Hello. It's Christian. I don't know how to ever start these. This is fucking rubbish. I'm going to do a quick video today. Well, I say quick videos. 3 parts, okay? Going to go into a little bit of an update on me and where we are with this trial peak week. So we're 5 days in or 6 days in? Can't remember. My head's a bit blank at the moment. And I don't know what day it is. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. So yeah, a bit of an update on that. We're going to do a Q&A, but first, I had something come in the post today, okay, from a clothing brand. I feel like fucking Brandon Harding, I'm going to run for some of these clothes. I'm going to try them on for you. Clothing haul. I say haul, there's 2 items in it. So I have just briefly ripped over just to make sure it was what I thought it was going to be, because the owner did reach out to me on Facebook and just said, look, send just a couple of items of clothing. If you can put it on your socials and YouTube, be appreciative. So fair play, thank you. I agree. That's very nice of you. So it's from Frontside Sportswear. I have seen them before. I have worn one of their things before as well, some joggers. So it looks like some joggers, which I'll open up now, and a vest, which is pretty cool. So thank you guys. I'll try them on. Did a bit of a fashion show for you. Yeah? Got some joggers. So they've got the Frontside logo on there and on the leg. They look like quite like a tapered bottom, which I quite like with joggers. And then we've also got a vest. To be fair, probably is a colour I'd choose as well. Something a bit out there. So it looks like a bit of a stringer type. Yeah, it is, yeah. That's pretty cool. So again, just front side on there. So I'll try those on. I'm not going to get dressed in front of the camera. Bit shy, isn't it? Bit gay, that. Bit weird. Can you say that on you? Don't know. Don't care. Yeah. So, here we are. This is the vest. It's quite a nice... Quite a nice fit, actually. Like, it's quite loose, which I quite like. And then, if we go down... see the joggers. They're like quite a tighter fit on like the calves and stuff, but then quite loose here. So they're pretty sick as well. So they fit really nice. And the materials at both of the vest and the joggers are really nice. Like feel really quality. So that's good. So thank you. Shout out Frontside Sportswear. Send me them. I'm pretty sure that's what their Insta is as well. Frontside Sportswear, and then their site frontsidesportswear.com. Yeah, just looking at the thing there. Yeah, sweet. So I'll meet you downstairs. So I'm back. So time for a little education with Christian. Not education at all there. So I'm just going to run down. Most of you know, if you're following on Instagram, what we've been doing. And if you watched the last video and stuff. So yesterday, which was Wednesday, we filled up on carbs essentially. So it was 70 protein per meal and just over 800 gram of carb for the day, 0 added fat, and that was essentially, I've got notes here, that's why I keep looking over it. That was essentially Joe was like wanted to spill me before the evening, so I sent pictures over to him. He said he thinks we were just on the brink of just about to spill, so that was as planned. Woke up at 199.6 pounds. Joe predicted I was going to wake up at 200, so fair play again. The wizard strikes again. I was 2 days ago 193 at my lowest, which was after all the fat loading. And then carbs have come in 6 pounds up over the 2 days, which is what he wanted. So today is quote unquote, I hate when people say it's like a drying out process. So I'm 4 meals in at the moment. They've all been the same macro wise, varied up the sources, but 80 protein per meal, 10 gram of fat. I have to say I'm fucking hungry at the moment, big time. But 800 milligram of sodium on meal 1 and meal 2. Meal 1 was at 7:30, meal 2 was at 10. Specifically said it had to be those times. So 800 milligram of sodium on each meal, that's 2 gram of salt, pink salt.
per meal. After that, 0 salt, 0 added low salt, no condiments, no spices, or anything that contains sodium on those meals after. So, like, not having chicken with hot sauce and mustard is fucking hard. But it's one of them, isn't it? It's one day, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Fluid is to drink your normal daily amount before 1 p.m. So, for me, I've been doing, like, without even noticing, like 10 litres of water a day. Just because I think probably a boredom thing and trying to probably satiate the hunger a little bit. So I managed to get in about 9 litres before 1, and I was just like, I can't put any more in. So that was difficult at that point. And at 1 p.m. as well, when we did drop water, we had 1 gram of vitamin C, which is like a natural diuretic essentially. And we increased normal caffeine intake by 50%. Again, caffeine is like a natural diuretic as well. 10k steps, again, same as yesterday. It's just light walks, split it up over light walks after meals. So Joe is saying we should look our best tomorrow morning for the whole week. After that, I don't know what we do. Shoot is in 2 weeks tomorrow. So it's been good to really experiment. I've learned a lot about my body and how it reacts to doing less, and reacts a lot better. And everything that Joe said is going to happen happens. This is why you pay a coach that knows more than you, because he knows, he essentially knows what's going to happen. So it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. I can't lie. So let's dig into some questions that I put out on Insta. I don't want to make this video really, really long, so I'm probably gonna answer them quite quickly. And just an update as well on today. I feel weird. I think it's the lack of fluid from now, and the no salt and stuff. I wouldn't think it'd make that much of a difference, but I feel bitch. I've texted Joe. I was like, man, I feel a bit funny, man. He just said, text me if you're dying and we'll sort it out. I can't wait for next meal. This is why I'm trying to do all this now, so that I'm doing stuff instead of thinking about food. So yeah, questions. First one, Destin_hooks. Oats versus cream of rice. Why do you pick cream of rice over oats? Quite simple. If I ate oats, I'd probably shit myself. They just do not digest with me well at all anymore. And even the thought of the texture makes me feel ill. I used to, if you follow me back in the OG days, I'd make the goat of oat bowls, man. They were epic, and I used to look forward to them every day. I had them for years, but no, I haven't had them for probably about 10, 12 months now. A year, basically. No, it makes me feel ill thinking about it. It makes me shit myself. Loads of people can't digest oats, and I understand why now. So yeah, that's that. F10_Kieran, how you doing, mate? Perfect, I'm great, thank you. What happened with your clothing line? Will you bring it back? No. That was quite a while ago now. It's a lot of outlay for not a lot of return. And a lot of people say, oh man, I'm so going to buy that. And then you release it and no. I know about all this persevering stuff, but I'm not passionate about making clothing. I love buying clothes and stuff like that, but yeah, I think there's more lucrative ways to make money unless you make it fucking big. But I suppose that's the same with everything, but I haven't really got a passion to do it, and I can't really be asked to carry on doing it. So that's that. I'm too busy with other stuff. So that's another thing with it, time. Scott Thomas, good guy, coached by Ali Fraser, another good guy. Yummy Sports, rate it. Okay, firstly, I am a whey snob. Everyone knows that I've tried every fucking whey, and everyone always asks, what's the favourite flavour of this, what's the favourite flavour of that, and all that sort of stuff. Yummy Sports, firstly, I've used it once, okay, not out of choice. Someone gave me some to try. Okay, firstly, I wouldn't want to be associated with anything to do with something that called Yummy Sports. That is so shit. And trying it is fucking garbage. I think the quality is terrible. It's so fine, it's shit. It doesn't cook well with anything. And I just think the packaging and everything, I think it's just absolute cheese fest. Hope that answers that. I don't like it. No, I don't rate it. Woody_1. How's your DC training going to look like? Now, this just looks like someone who wants to find out all the info about a training system and not do any research. I've been looking into this for the last week, like every single night. So do your research first, because I tell you what my DC training will going to look like. It will look like DC training. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's dog crap training, and it's invented by Dante Trudell. So have a look online. This isn't me digging you out, by the way. I'm just saying loads of people do this. Could you write me a Fortitude training program? Well, buy the book and spend the week that I spent reading 167 pages or whatever it is. Like, it's $20 and DC is free. Just research, man. Connor Reddington 1. Don't think you've ever mentioned, but your tattoos relate to anything? ? Look unreal, by the way. Thank you. No, not really. I wish I'd never had the one on my thigh now, because you can't see any detail in that right leg, which is so annoying. I got that one was quite young. I've got down my side. It means limitless in another language, which I quite like that. But yeah, none of them really mean anything. That does mean something, but I won't go into it because everyone's like, oh, that's fucking cheesy. Not that. I don't even fucking care what you think, but it is. Madsy_priv, how is dating going? Can't remember the last time I went on a date. It's not something I am at all remotely interested in doing at this time. Firstly, you can't, because of the situation, and even if this situation wasn't going on, I wouldn't be dating anyone. I quite like my own, well, okay, not quite. I like my own company, and that's fine. For me to relate to someone, it takes a lot, and I don't waste my time. Like, if I know I'm not going to get on with someone, I just won't bother. And I will tell you, like, I don't like you, sorry. So I don't like wasting my time. I'm 28 now. I want something that's, like, long-term now. Yeah, you got to go on a date to find out, but I think once you know, don't you? So, yeah, but I've got no interest in finding that person at all at the moment. I'd rather be alone. Same person, no question, but you're fucking awesome. That's really nice of you. Thanks. MUFCJ7, thanks for taking the time to do these. Pleasure. It's enjoyable. Only used ground rice before. Is cream of rice worth trying? Thank you. Just so everyone knows, cream of rice, ground rice, it's all the same thing. You can make your own. Like, you could buy a massive bag of black basmati rice and blend it. That's cream of rice. Well, that's ground rice. However, I do think there is a difference in taste and texture of ground rice and, like, Cardiff Sports Nutrition cream of rice. There's a reason why I use Cardiff Sports Nutrition cream of rice. It's better than any one I've tried. So I would say it's worth trying, else I'd just buy ground rice for a lot cheaper from Asda. I think ground rice from, like, Asda or whatever, that stuff that you get in the red tub, tastes like fucking grit and sand. It's not nice. So, yeah, there is a difference, I think. I don't know what it is. And the flavours from the Cardiff Sports new one, pretty sick. Chipso, what is your tactic for getting a woman to send you nudes? I don't have a tactic to do that because I'm not 16 years old. Mate, I used to run bars, restaurants, nightclubs and stuff for hotels for a living. This is not me being a dickhead. Been there, done that. Fucking bores me to tears. If someone sends you nudes, I immediately disrespect them. They have disrespected themselves. Unless you're in a long-term relationship with them, then that's fine. If it's some random person you just started speaking to, man, find someone that has got some self-respect. Man, I've grown up big time. One Ben Cook, nah, with a laughing emoji. So in response to me asking if anyone questions. It's just not funny though, is it, mate? Your laughing face. That's not funny. Although this guy does speak to me like every day on here, asking me questions. Dickhead. O_Charles. When to refeed and how to go about doing it. How to work out how many extra carb fats. It's completely impossible to answer on a YouTube video, to be honest. I can answer bits of it. When to refeed and how to go about doing it. You've been dieting a long time and gym performance goes down. However, if you're still a fat fuck, don't think you warrant a refeed. That's not me calling you that, by the way. I'm just saying, people think, oh, fat loss is stalled. Well, maybe you're still fat and you're not in much of a deficit. Could be that, or you don't work hard. But yeah, if gym performance is going down, weight loss is stalled, and you are lean. And how to work out how many extra carbs and fat? Impossible to answer. That's why you pay a coach. Or you experiment yourself. I would predominantly refeed on carbohydrates, not fats. So I'd keep fats to a minimal in that kind of scenario. Anyway, loads of questions from the same person here. Abraham, he's my best mate. He's a good lad. He sorts me out. Favourite movies? I'm just going to go ones that spring to mind straight away. American History X, fucking unreal film. Butterfly Effect. What else do I like? Fugitive. Anyone seen Fugitive? That's a fucking sick film. Oh man, I can't think because I don't rehearse this, so I don't have any answers lined up. Can't think of anything else. The Matrix original. Mrs. Doubtfire, classic. Broke my bag, the bastard. If you know that quote, come on, man. Bucket list, man. Too many things on my bucket list. What is your most hated food? Cucumber, probably. First thing that springs to mind. Why do I want to eat something that tastes like water? Shit. It's just terrible. If you could move anywhere, money no object, where and why? I don't know, because I think you've got to visit the place first, haven't you? I haven't visited like loads of places. Places that spring to mind off the top of my head: Dubai, Australia. They'd be good places to live, I presume. Well, hopefully with the career path that I go down is that I can work from anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. But somewhere with a good like bodybuilding community would be good. Like so, somewhere in America. Presume Australia would be pretty good. Canada, there's always a place I'd love to go, and yeah, Dubai or the Arab Emirates. What is the first thing you'd do if you won the Euro Millions, like 50 plus million? Man, I don't know. First thing, well, there'd be loads of things. I'd want to move my mum and dad abroad to wherever they wanted to go. That'd be first thing, 100%. Like, they own their house, they have no bills, they're just chilling, and like, they love going abroad. So I'd want to keep them over there, get rid of them. But no, I'd know they'd like that. That'd be good. Loads of cars, house, well, another house. I'd still keep this sentimental value. I love this house. And a gym. I would build a fucking badass gym. No members, like, you're not allowed at all. I'd train there on my own. Fuck everyone. I'm just eating cookies. She has asked, have you struggled with your own company in isolation? Absolutely not. The only thing I do want is a dog. So I have decided once this is over, I am going to adopt a dog, rescue a dog, preferably a staffy, but beggars can't be choosers when someone's up for adoption or to rescue, because at the end of the day, I want to do it so they don't fucking die in a home, instead of buying them and funding the death of others. So, yeah, I'm going to rescue a dog. That would be my company, my ideal company. But human contact, not really. I haven't struggled with my own company in isolation. I'm quite enjoying it. Dennis, 2002. At one point, you spoke about an eating disorder. Can you give details if it's not too sensitive? Appreciate that last bit. Don't mean there's much to say, really. I think most people in the fitness, bodybuilding, weight loss genre of people suffer with some sort of eating disorder, whether it be a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it's good having routine and stuff, but if changing someone's routine sends them into absolute meltdown, then it is a bit of a disordered eating pattern. But I think it's the extent of it. Mine was bad. Let's just leave it at that, really. Honest opinion on drug tested bodybuilding versus non-drug tested bodybuilding. Don't really know what the question is here. My opinion on them, both great. They're both bodybuilding. They're both attempting to build the maximum amount of muscle and have the least amount of body fat on stage. I can respect anyone whether they're taking drugs or not. I think I respect them more for not, and not folding into the peer pressure. Fair play, because that takes a lot. John Gill. This guy. I know he's trying to learn. Well, this isn't learning, this question, to be honest. Favourite protein flavours ranked in order from best to least favourite. Bro, there's about 1,000,001 different protein flavours. However, what I will say is I only use Strong Velociway now. So if you want me to rank them, happily. Rhubarb and custard, number 1. Absolute fucking fire. It's so sweet. Perfect. Chocolate sponge cake. Really light chocolate flavour, and funny enough, tastes like chocolate sponge cake. It's not overly sweet. It's just nice. It's fluffy. It's nice. It's nice. It's fluffy. It's nice. Yeah, fluffy and nice. Then I would say raspberry ripple. Then I would say cinnamon bun. My least favourite is custard cream. However, I do know for a fact that pretty much everyone I know who's had it loves it. I don't know, I wasn't much of a fan. Abe, again, best gym you've trained at and why? With you and with Kieran, Dash Gym, Vienna. You know. And you know why? Because it's the fucking best gym in the world. That's why it's the best place I've ever trained. In the UK, probably Ultraflex Rotherham. I love that place. I was hitting it up like once a week, every week before quarantine. And I was looking forward to going back and using their lighting for some pictures whilst this lean, but shit happens. It is actually bad that I'm annoyed about that, but oh well. Abe, dream meal. Starter, main, dessert, side, soft drink, alcohol, drink. Man, this is difficult. I'm just have to go like... starter. I'll go for like typical things then, like... You know, good starter, like chicken nachos, loads of cheese, sour cream, jalapenos. What's the other shit that goes on? Guacamole. Thick guacamole, mate. Salsa, not a big fan really of salsa, so we can have a little bit of that on there, but more sour cream, more guacamole, so that's going to be starter. Main, oh man. Can the starter's got to have some sushi on the side as well? 2 starters, that's the standard anyway. Main, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to go first thing that comes into my head right now. Burger. A good burger, bacon, cheese, onions, ketchup, mustard. Maybe a Five Guys burger, to be fair. That always hits the spot. Sides, got to be fries or sweet potato fries, depending on the place, because some sweet potato fries are ping. Sound like George Osborne there. Tater tots with cheese and bacon bits. Yeah, that or mac and cheese as well. Mac and cheese from the smoke pit as a side. Dessert, cheesecake, ice cream, cookies, standard cookies, white chocolate. The white chocolate ones from Tesco, special. Tub of Ben and Jerry's and some sort of chocolatey kind of cheesecake, 100%. Soft drink. First one that came to head was Pepsi Max Cherry or White Monster. An alcoholic drink. Depending on the meal. Well, with that meal, I don't know, man. Gin and tonic, or like a bottle of Sol. That'd be good. I really need to stop talking about fluid because I am so thirsty. I haven't drank in 4.5 hours, and I'm dying. But I feel like I'm getting like dry, getting dry by the moment, bro. It's paper skin, bro. Oh, look at them veins. That's the Q&A done. I said I wasn't going to ramble on. This has been like nearly 25 minutes worth of fucking video, mate. Check out this video. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I love it when people put it on an Insta story. I do. I make sure I share pretty much every single one, unless you're a dickhead. I won't. But yeah, like the comments, like the video, subscribe. It really means a lot. Like it does. Like, I've gotten like nearly 350 subscribers in like a week and a half. I think that's pretty good. So I'm quite surprised. And there's like 4,000 views on all the videos now combined. That's pretty sick. So hopefully this gets some views. If not, what I am going to do is what the famous YouTubers do. And so basically their coach will say, you're losing weight a bit too fast for the show we've got in mind. And I want you to just have burger and fries as a cheat meal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get pizza instead. I'm going to go out and get some sides from like a different place as well. So like chicken sides. And then what else I'll do is I'll buy some cookies. I'll buy some ice cream, I'll buy some waffles as well, and then that's basically a burger and fries. You know why I'll do that? Because I'm fucking weak. Donut.